You know, if I asked you to give me the keys to that lady's car over there, could you give me her keys right now? Why? You don't have them. That's the perfect answer. Thank you. She don't have those keys. So you can't give me the keys because you can't give away something you don't have. That's the principle. You can't give away something you don't have. So if you're going into a relationship and you don't know who you are, what do you have to offer that relationship? Nothing. Thank you. I forgot my line. You have nothing to offer that relationship if you don't know who you are. And yet that's what I went on doing. I knew when I wasn't expecting them to fulfill. So if you go into a relationship not knowing who you are, what are you going to do in the relationship? You're going in there based on your neediness, and you go in there and just suck that relationship dry. It's been done to you, hasn't it? And you maybe perhaps, like me, I've done it to others and had it done to me also. And this is what we do. If we knew how important it was to always be ourselves, not only so that you have something to offer the relationship, if we knew how important it was to always be ourselves, we'd be more scared not to be ourselves when we're dating somebody. No matter what the circumstances, we'd always want to be ourselves. And there's a story I heard that just fit perfectly right here. A story about two bulls out there in the pasture. Perhaps Herbie's heard this one. Two bulls out there in the pasture, and they're talking through the fence. There's the junior bull and the senior bull. And the junior bull walks over to the senior bull and says, "Hey, I heard the rancher talking. They're bringing in a new bull." And the senior bull thinks about it and goes, "You know what? I've got 55 cows over here, and I don't want to give up any of them." The junior bull goes, "Well, I've only got 5 cows, and I certainly don't want to give up any of mine." So about an hour later, here comes the stock trailer, and the rancher pulls off the new bull, and he's this tall. He's twice as big as the senior bull. And the junior bull goes, "Oh, no." The senior bull goes, "Well, I guess I could give up a few of my cows." And the junior bull, he's looking it over, and pretty soon he begins to paw the ground. Begins to snort and paw the ground. Senior bull goes, "Aren't you scared?" Junior bull goes, "You bet I'm scared. I'm scared he won't know that I'm a bull." If you knew how important it was, no matter what the circumstance, you'd be more scared not to be yourself. No matter what the circumstance. When I met, I'm now married again a second time. Been married a couple years now. When I met her, for the first time I knew I had grown up because the first time I didn't exaggerate who I was. That was neat. And the next thing is I found myself very open and honest. I was willing to share who I was. And the last thing was, as the weeks and months went by, I found myself more interested that I make sure Donald Black is really here, Donald Black, instead of having her like me. Wow. Now you guys relate to that? And you know us guys, we do like to exaggerate, and we don't put an honest foot. We put the best foot, but it's a fake foot, you know? Yeah. It's amazing. And that's what we do. You know what it's like? Have you ever got into a relationship and they expected you to change a little bit? In fact, talking to different counselors and reading the psychology books, I understand that so often when they go before counselors, they're always expecting, if you could just change this other person and shape them up, we could have a good marriage. Change this other person, we could have a good marriage. Yeah, right. You know what it's like? Have you ever been in a relationship and they expected you to change? Raise your hands. Okay. Yeah, why is that? Have you ever been in a relationship and you expected the other person to change? Yeah, see, honest people here. And notice my hand was up on both of them. I've been on both sides. And you know what's that like? You know what it's like? I notice you're wearing some glasses. It's very interesting because, you know, if you went to the optometrist and you got fitted for some new glasses, and then she says to you, you know, they cost $6 million. And you go, pardon me? $6 million. I can't afford that, you say. And you say, well, the optometrist says, well, that's okay. You go over here to the hospital and donate your eyes, and you come back, I'll give you the glasses. Do you now need your glasses? No, because you don't have any eyes. And yet that's what we do in relationships. If you expect the other person to change, they're no longer there. So why do you need a relationship with someone who's not there anymore? They're changed. The real person's not there. Or if they expect you to change and you're willing to change to have the relationship, when you're in that relationship, you're not really there, so you can't enjoy what you gave yourself up to enjoy. Does that make sense? You bet it should. Okay? So that's what being honest is all about. Finding out who you are, and it's a continuous process. You have to find out who you are.